Okay, hello again then hollows, welcome back. So, we started doing the Undead Burg in the last video. In this video, we're going to carry on with that. First of all, I'm going to try and bring this building down a bit, because this is quite an important building. It's actually, it connects, well, quite an important building, it's a bit of a push there, but it's somewhat of an important building because it connects to a couple of, well, it's seen by a couple of places. I mean, even that, I'm just making it sound much more important than it is. Let's bring it out to there, I think. Yeah. There. There we go. So, I was talking about Resident Evil 4 recently, in a couple of videos now, without actually having any kind of interesting conversation. So, Silent Hill. Do any of you like the Silent Hill franchise? I really like the Silent Hill games. I think they're really cool. The series has been dead for a very long time now, but ironically, I've actually never finished any of the classic Silent Hill games. I've always loved the idea of Silent Hill, and I've played about half of a lot of the games. But the only games I've finished is Silent Hill Shattered Memories, Silent Hill... not Downpour, Homecoming? I think Homecoming is what it's called. That one. And ironically, I did a playthrough of Silent Hill Homecoming on YouTube, which is still out there for you to find on an old channel. It's there somewhere. But yeah, it's been on YouTube for about a decade, probably. That's the thing. I've had so many YouTube channels now. Only 2 of them, I'd say, have been actually what I would call somewhat successful projects. This one and my previous channel, which no longer exists as well. For those of you who are interested, I had a previous channel, and it was... wow. Good job, me. And I switched from that channel to this channel because on the other channel I was covering Call of Duty primarily, and I just completely and utterly fell out of love with the franchise. I used to play Call of Duty a lot. It used to be my main game. Not actually the multiplayer though, it was the zombies mode. I would play it every single day, basically. And I was obsessed with it. And then when I the way that franchise and that mode was treated really frustrated me. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I stopped covering it and stopped that YouTube channel. Was because if you just fall out of love with something and you see that the developers are treating it like shit, basically, you know, like not the developers. I shouldn't say the developers. I got in trouble with people for saying that. People got pissed off with me and then went on a massive campaign. But the publishers, Activision specifically, treated zombies absolutely awful, and it was a real shame. It really was, because I had a channel that was about 10,000 subscribers, but when you fall out of love with something, it becomes a chore, and making videos becomes a job at that point, and not something that's fun. Which is one of the main things I'm trying to do with this channel, is make it a balance between more work. Work and fun. So my critical analysis videos, I don't always enjoy doing them. But the finished result is awesome, and the other videos that I make, I do really enjoy doing. Excuse me, sorry. So, yeah. I know that I will never fall out of love with the Souls franchise, because the mode is treated well by the publisher, all publishers involved. The developers from Software are a respected studio. They always put time and effort and passion into everything they create. But then with the zombies, like Call of Duty Zombies, it's like that used to be the case. The developers used to really enjoy what they're doing, and some of them probably still do enjoy it. But when they're being milked by Activision to the extent in which it was being milked, it's like, you know, that's when you know that there's a problem, and the quality is not going to be there as well, you know. And I always believe that you can feel in a game, when you play a game, I always believe that you can feel the passion from a developer in that game. I always believe that. And I think with Call of Duty Zombies, you could feel that in the game, but not anymore. Whereas again, the Souls franchise, you can feel that, you know, the love from the developers and the care put into the product. If I remember rightly, you can drop down from like a various points. So we'll do it there. And we'll do. I might need to move this, but we'll see. Is that alright? Yeah, that's alright. Can we get away with this one? No, we can't. I'll do that. Okay. Now, this down here. Let's bring up my little reference video. Yeah, there's a whole load of wooden logs and shit here. We'll go with those, and we'll go with these. I'm trying. I want you. Yeah, I want it like this. Should let's have them? Yeah, let's have a variety of them. No. There. Okay, and then let's do this around the edges. Hang on. No. No. This. And that'll be fine. That'll be okay. Obviously, we can't have that like that. There we go. And you roll down from there to there. Okay. I screwed that up, didn't I? God. I should have done that before. This has to be one higher now. Oh my goodness me, I am going to die. We'll be okay. Again, we'll make it work. There, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Let's just not look at it too closely. The other house is about there. Bring this back again a little bit more. Probably bring it back to there. Let's try and build a little scaffolding thing. But yeah, if the Silent Hill franchise does come back, like it's looking like it's going to, then what would you like to see out of it? If you are a Silent Hill fan. How would you like to see them take the franchise? Because I would find that very fascinating, actually. I know that I've heard some people say that they would like it to actually go almost like open world. So you can explore all of Silent Hill and piece the puzzle together in your own way, of your own leisure. I don't want that, personally. Everything is going open world, and I think that's, you know, it's time for the trend to die, let's say. Because I just think it's just too much, you know? Like, Elden Ring, you know, Zelda, Mario, everything is going open world, and it's like, do we really need that? Do we really need everything to be open world? No. We don't need everything to be open world. There's room for games to not be open world in 2023, you know? I mean, realistically, the original Dark Souls is not open world. It is open world in a way, because you can explore every room, you can go for it. It's technically an open world game. But why don't we have games more that style, where yes, there is a world that you can explore, but it's not like a traditional open world game. You know? Because that's kind of what Dark Souls does. It has the freedom of a lot of open world games. Side quests and all that. There should be an extra one higher, I think. Because I'm honestly a bit tired of open world games now. And to be honest, I think a lot of games are actually getting a bit repetitive in general. Like, a lot of new games are coming out, especially AAA blockbuster games, the major ones, you know, like the Last of Us and all that, you know. A lot of them are coming out, and they're like, they feel very samey, in my opinion, anyway, you know. They all have this kind of, like look at Tomb Raider 2013 compared to Uncharted, compared to The Last of Us, compared to I don't know, Horizon Zero Dawn, let's say, right? To me, they all have something very, very similar and samey about them. I don't know if you will agree, or this is just me, but like the way your character walks, the way your character talks, the camera angles, you know, there's going to be certain action set pieces at certain times. to me, it's like a bit. It does. It has a bit of repetitive. It has a bit of a repetitive nature to it, in my opinion. Doom, doom, doom. Okay. Nearly got this. No. Let's here. Well, even then, actually, I think. No, that'll be fine. Let's get another one up. Just go from here. Because the roof, obviously, is what you jump off of, and the ladder goes up from the lower area. Do, 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 do. Okay, this is then going to lead to the bridge. There's some stairs around about here. Okay, that's a roundabout where the dragon will attack. And there's also the ladder here. That ladder obviously is going to connect down to the other little area here. Obviously this is just temporary. This is just beginning the bridge. The bridge we'll probably end up doing in the next video. Why did I take stone off of my toolbar? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Dun, 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 dun. Got lots of stuff going on as I make this video. Lots of stuff going on in my life and all that kind of stuff. For a variety of reasons, currently, you know, girlfriend's currently in hospital, which is a bit depressing. But you know, things happen. I've had a chaotic couple of years, to be honest. You know, bit of a shame. Say the last. Ooh, there we go. I can get that jump. That's good. Yeah, the last 3. Ironically, it sounds cheesy because a lot of people say it, but literally for me it was like coronavirus. When that happened, it's like, yeah, that was the time when like a lot of things in my life sort of went a bit astray, you could say. But it's not just me. I've heard a lot of people say that. A lot of people have said that coronavirus, around that time, their luck just like massively shifted, that things started going really badly for them. It's weird. But I've heard a lot of people say that. A lot of my friends, well, acquaintances. It's quite strange, really. But yeah, with me, I'd say my luck from around that time, it just all, a lot of things just didn't go very well, you know? This building probably extends down as well, doesn't it, in the world? Let's do that then. That'll be fine as well, that'll be fine. It is strange though that, like, yeah, it's almost like the world just sort of, something went wrong around that point, and it's still trying to be figured out, you know? I'm enjoying these videos again more today. In episodes 5 and 6, I wasn't as talkative. I don't know. I just didn't seem to be feeling it that day. But the videos needed to be done. You know, I needed to get the videos uploaded, because yeah, they needed to be out that day or the day after. So those episodes 5 and 6, I don't feel were quite as entertaining. I don't know if you all agreed, but I feel like these last couple of episodes have been a good balance. Again, a balance of talking and getting things done in the world that need to be done. Okay. That's quite good. Let's put this here as well. Maybe let's just decorate with a couple of barrels in places, so things don't just look as bland, you know. Right, there. There we go. Back here needs to come down a bit too. There we go. Just to fill that in so that it looks a bit, you know, looks a bit better. It's looking really good. If I remember rightly, there's like a pillar here. Like that, if I remember rightly. You can make things look better with barrels. Oh! What happened there? There we go. Some barrels here too. There. No, that's a fence. There. Okay. To be honest, I think that's most of this done. Now we can't actually go upstairs because the thing is broken, so we'll need to do that. There. Okay. I'm really happy with that. I'm actually, you know, a bit surprised that this has actually come out. Can't really. Well, I was expecting this to be like, you know, where things start to get a bit more tricky, and I think they will be. The main thing I am concerned about is going to be getting Undead Parish in such a way that it will connect down to Firelink Shrine, that lift. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm thinking of actually starting Undead Parish from here. So when I get to the part, you know, where I'm gonna start working on Undead Parish, do Undead Parish the lift first, and then start building from the lift outwards, and then connect it to there. That's what I think I'm gonna do. This isn't quite correct. This cobblestone, I think I need to bring it out one for the aqueduct wall. Because obviously from Firelink Shrine you cannot see Undead Burg, because it's completely covered by the wall. Like the reservoir wall. So I don't know why those horses are still here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh crap, what am I doing? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can actually quickly do between videos. Not between videos. You know what I mean. This keeps going down here, but then something sort of blocks it. So we'll go like this. Maybe do... There isn't anything that looks like the rubble of stone. Cobblestone, I suppose, is the actual closest to that. Let's do that then. There. Okay, I think I'll finish this video here then. This is looking really good. I'm very pleased with how this has all come together, to be honest. If you've enjoyed this video then, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Maybe even share this video with anyone who enjoyed it if it was good enough. Thank you again for watching. This is Soul Reborn signing out. Have a good one.